Welcome to the Awkward Pocket Diaries. My name is Kelsey. This is Friday. I'm going to try to do this as fast as I can because I have things that I have to do. Not that this is important, because it's very important to me, but I don't know what I'm doing right now. This week our topic is about school, and since I'm not in college, I feel like I shouldn't comment on it yet because I haven't had the experience. However, during September and, October, November time, high school seniors, at least in the United States, are applying now to go to colleges, to university and other schools. And so it's a very stressful time, and I thought that since I'm past all that, I would impart my wisdom on the youth of America and give a little bit of advice on how to apply to college in 3 easy steps. First most important part is that you've got to do research. Part 1 is research. Research universities, research costs, research tuition, living expenses, all of that, because soon you're going to be financially responsible for all of that and also emotionally responsible. It doesn't seem like it would be emotional. It is emotional. Research what jobs you think that you would want to kind of do when you get out. I know it's tough and you don't really when you don't really have an idea of what you want to do, but get a general idea and maybe find a major that is general enough that you can kind of figure out and say, okay, I want to do that. There's so many different options for you. Public universities, private, whether or not you want to go to, something specific, like if you're into performing arts, you can go to a conservatory, or if you want to go to just a general school. There are no wrong answers here because it's all your choice. Part 2 is apply, which you're probably already at. You're probably starting applications if you're a senior in high school. If not, then it's okay. You don't have to worry about that part. Usually there's not too much effort at this point. You just have to kind of, submit your transcripts, do all that, make sure you know where your ranking is, take SATs, which you hopefully already have. Some schools require you to get recommendation letters, be kind and courteous, and I'm sure there's a teacher or, a coach or, an employer. They will write you a good recommendation letter if you ask them kindly. Also give them enough time to write you a recommendation letter. It's kind of rude and disrespectful if you, are like, I need this tomorrow. Don't do that. The most difficult part of this process is probably writing. Now, not all applications require you to have an essay or a personal statement or whatever, but there are a lot of schools that do. For this part, the most important advice that I can give you is be yourself. And I know that sounds kind of cliche and like every, hippie and teacher and everybody has ever told you that, but it's the honest truth at this point. Because what you have to understand is that you're coming from a pool of all high school applicants. It's kids that have had maybe similar experiences to you and won similar awards. So your awards aren't really what's going to differentiate you from everybody else. Yeah, sure, maybe you started a foundation to help children in Africa, but odds are that out of the huge pool of people that you're competing against, somebody else has too. Yes, schools want applicants to be, well educated, but mostly they want kids with good character who are hard workers that are going to come and bring something to their schools. Step 3 is very, very difficult because it's just to wait. You need to understand that rejection is a part of this process. Now, not everybody gets rejected from a school, but most people get rejected from at least one or waitlisted. Also understand that during this waiting period, once you send out your application, there's nothing more you can do to change their mind. Finally, when you have your acceptance and your rejections and everything else, you need to sit down and realize that regardless of where you go, what you get out of your education and your social experience is entirely dependent on you. Regardless of what school you're at, if you study hard and you join clubs and you socialize and you go to parties and you make friends and you work hard to do things, you're gonna have a good education experience and a good social experience. Good luck to all you seniors. May the odds be ever in your favor. Do, 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 do. And I will see you next Friday.